friends. I am Uma Rathore, assistant professor in chemistry, गवर्नमेंट डोंगर कॉलेज बीकानेर। आज हम एमएससी प्रीवियस के पेपर 4 में यूनिट फर्स्ट के अंदर एंटी माइक्रोबियल एक्टिविटी को आगे बढ़ाते हुए एंटी माइक्रोबियल एक्टिविटी ऑफ कॉपर की स्टडी करेंगे। कॉपर एंड इट्स एलॉय are natural antimicrobial materials. Ancient civilization exploited the antimicrobial property of copper long before the concept of microbes become understood in the 19th century. In addition to several copper medicinal preparation, it was also observed centuries ago that water contained in copper vessels or transported in copper conveyance system was of better quality than water contained or transported in other materials. जनरली हम घरों में देखते ही हैं कि कहा जाता है कि तांबे के बर्तन में रात को पानी रख के सुबह पीना चाहिए। उसके पीछे लॉजिक यही होता है कि कॉपर की अच्छी एंटी माइक्रोबियल एक्टिविटी होती है और हमारे स्वास्थ्य के लिए अच्छा होता है। Scientists are also actively demonstrating the intrinsic efficacy of copper alloy touch surfaces to destroy a wide range of microorganisms that threaten public health. Some examples: the three-dimensional structure of protein can be altered by copper so that the proteins can no longer perform their natural function. The result is inactivation of bacteria or virus. Copper complexes from radicals that inactivate viruses. Copper may disrupt enzyme structures and function by binding to sulfur or carboxylate containing group and amino group of proteins. Copper may interfere with other essential elements such as zinc and iron. Copper facilitates deleterious activity in superoxide radicals. Repeated redox reaction on site-specific macromolecules generate OH radical, thereby causing multiple hit damage the target at target sites. Copper and interact with lipids, causing their peroxidation and opening holes in the cell membranes, thereby compromising the integrity of cells. This can cause leakage of essential solutes, which in turn can have a desiccating effect. Copper damage in respiratory chain in Escherichia coli cells and is associated with impaired cellular metabolism. Faster corrosion correlate with faster inactivation of microorganisms. This may be due to increased availability of cupric ion, which is believed to be responsible for antimicrobial action. Inactivation experiments on the flu strain H1H1, H1N1, which is nearly identical to the H5N1 avian strain and 2009 H1N1 swine flu strain. Researcher hypothesized that copper's antimicrobial action probably attacked the overall structure of the virus and therefore has a broad spectrum. Microbes require copper containing enzyme to drive certain vital chemical reaction. Excess copper, however, can affect proteins and enzymes in microbes, thereby inhibiting their activities. Researchers believe that excess copper has the potential to disrupt cell function both inside cell and in the interstitial spaces between cells, probably action on the cell's outer envelope. Efficacy of on copper surfaces. Recent studies have shown that copper alloy surface kill E. coli O157H7. Over 99.9% of E. coli microbes are killed after just 1 to 2 hours on copper. On stainless steel surface, the microbes can survive 4 weeks. Result of E. coli of 0157H7 destruction on an alloy containing 99.9 copper demonstrate that this pathogen is rapidly and almost completely killed within 90 minutes at room temperature 20 degree. At chill temperature 4 degree, over 99.9% of E. coli 0157H7 are killed within 270 minutes. E. coli O157H7 destruction on several copper alloys containing 99% to 100% copper at room temperature begins with minutes. At chill temperature, the inactivation process takes about an hour longer. No significant reduction in the amount of viable E. coli O157H7 occurs on stainless steel after 270 minutes. For the most part, the bacterial kill rate of copper alloys increased with increasing copper content of alloy. This is further evidence of copper intrinsic antibacterial properties. Efficacy on brass, bronze, copper, nickel alloy. Brasses were which were frequently used for uh, doorknobs and push plate in uh, decades past also demonstrate bacterial efficacies, but within a somewhat longer time frame than pure copper. All nine brushes tails tested were almost completely uh, bactericidal at 20 degrees centigrade within 62 to 70 minutes. Many brushes were almost completely bactericidal at 4 degree within 180 to 360 minutes. The rate of total microbial death on 4 bronzes varied from within 50 to 270 minutes at 20 degrees centigrade and from 180 to 270 minutes at 4 degrees centigrade. Now, influenza A virus. Influenza, influenza, commonly known as flu, is an infectious disease from a viral pathogen different from the one that produces the common cold. Symptom of influenza which are more severe than the common cold includes fever, throat, muscles pain, severe headache, coughing, weakness, and general discomfort. Influenza can cause pneumonia, which can be fatal, particularly in young children and the elderly. After incubation for 1 hour on copper active influenza, a virus practicals were reduced. A virus particles were reduced by 75%. After 6 hours, the particles were reduced on a copper by 99.99%. यानी देखिए कॉपर की एक्टिविटी कितनी अच्छी है कि वो 99.9 ऑलमोस्ट 100% जितना उसको रिड्यूस कर रहा है. इन्फ्लुएंजा ए वायरस वाज फाउंड टू सर्वाइव इन लार्ज नंबर ऑन स्टेनलेस स्टील. Once surfaces are contaminated with virus particles, fingers can transfer particles to up to 7 other clean surfaces. Because of copper's ability to destroy influenza, a virus copper can help to prevent cross contamination of this viral pathogen. Students, a reference, this is the reference. Thank you. Have a nice day.